Students, I'm standing before you today as we talk for advisory right in front of our two lacrosse nets here. We had a gracious member of our community, one of our parents, who came in and painted our wall, our boring ball wall, and they made some nice lacrosse nets here for you to shoot off, or soccer nets. So we sure appreciate you. Go for it. Have a great time with this wall. We appreciate our member of our community who helped us with that. Kind of spruce up our school a little bit. What a fun thing. Thanks. Hello, continuing on the other side of the wall. Once again, we sure appreciate our great parent who helped paint our wall here today. The skill of the week is to be safe with objects. So I wanted to talk just a brief moment about a couple of things, and you'll have some questions to talk with your teachers about as soon as we're done. Let's talk about safe objects. First off, let's talk about things that can be harmful. One of the most damaging things can be our words and the words we use against other people and how harmful they can be. Those can be just as bad as objects. But we also believe this, that gossip hurts students. Gossip can hurt the things that we're trying to do as a school to increase kindness. Gossip, I hope that you're never believing everything that another student said to a student said to a student. Remember, we went over that, because those can be very damaging. I hope you're not spending time on that until you ask some questions and find out for yourselves. Students, another thing that is an object that needs to be safe with is, we've had a couple of students that feel like they should write with markers on bathroom stalls or bathroom walls. Well, we have a student who's paying for some of those with money. They'll have to pay because of the cost. When you write on certain brick walls, we can't quite get it off. If it has to be painted, you will pay the cost of that paint. So there is accountability, there are consequences for that. So we have a few students who have been graffitiing our bathrooms from time to time. And so we need you to understand that if you do that, you will have to pay for that, because that's not fair to the rest of us to have a school that's all grungied up. Our custodians work really hard to keep our school clean, and I need your help with that. Finally, about that is teachers and staff and students. Markers are no longer allowed at our school. You don't need them. If a teacher needs you to use a marker, they will provide those for you and collect those when we're done. Any student with a marker at our school, that needs to be given to a teacher. And you can pick it up at the end of the day from the office or whatnot, but markers are not allowed at our school anymore. They're just not needed. You can have pencils or pens, but no markers here at our school. Thank you so much for that. That way you're not writing on your hands with markers, you're not writing on walls, desks, whatever. No markers at our school. We don't need to have those there. And so that'll help us. Another way that you are keeping things safe, students, is by not climbing on things, not climbing trees, not climbing banisters, not climbing on things that are going to get you hurt on the playground or anywhere else, as far as that goes. Another way that we keep our safe objects, our hands. Our hands are objects. And we keep ourselves safe by when we're playing football or other sports that we're not making contact other than two-hand touch. Remember, it's not the NFL or the NBA playoffs. We're just here to have fun and enjoy playing a great sport like football or basketball or soccer. But if everybody was making contact and not being safe with their hands, we would have a lot of hurt people. So help us with that, as far as that goes. And then, of course, the last thing we were going to talk about with objects was not throwing things that you might think, swinging around jackets or things when other kids are around. Be safe with objects. Thank you so much. Lastly, students, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a couple of fun things that are happening here at our school. I talked about kind of some rules. Now let's talk about some things that are positive. Our win time every month was for 20 minutes. Well, we had some entrepreneurial little students who approached us and said, hey, we need a little more time in some of our win experiences. So we're moving it from 20 to 30 minutes. We're going to start with an extra 10 minutes and we'll go from there. And we want that time to be a time it's for you to enjoy. Remember, win is a time for students to have just have some fun with their peers, to be together with groups and have group activities. The only exception we do make is students who are unkind to other students do get to come to kindness school and don't attend that win until they've showed that they can be kinder at our school. The other fun thing is, thank you so much, students, for all of your hard work with the fundraiser. You raised over $15,000. You're amazing. We appreciate you. That money will be spent on some of our positive activities for the year and the other things that we do fun as a school. And we're making sure that those things are a part of what we do here at school. So I wanted to kind of talk to you about that. Thanks so much for that fundraiser and helping support our school and getting things for teacher appreciation and student appreciation, those things, okay? We're getting close to the end of our trimester, students and staff. And with that, if you haven't been to our school before, we have 3 activities in a year. and they're called our end of trimester celebration activities. These are not activities that you earn. We don't have a checklist of things that you earn to get there or not get there. These are times when we can celebrate being together as a group, building a sense of community, doing something that's fun together. Sometimes it's okay just to have fun. But these are not things that, some students may say things like, well, we get to go anyway because we, whatever. No, there's no consequence if we act up or whatever. There are always consequences for your behavior when you act up. It might be in lunch detentions or parent meetings or accountability projects or other things you have to do. But in the end, these 3 times a year activities, and usually we're going to Walker Cinema. The week after Thanksgiving, we're going to take students to the Walker Cinema and we're going to watch a movie there. You'll be getting an email. Mr. Call's going to send you an email and it'll talk about the options of the movies you get to choose. Please vote for one that you would like to see, and whatever the highest vote will be the movie we watch. As far as it goes, you can come, you can buy concessions and popcorn and treats and things, and it's just a fun time for us to celebrate a sense of community and be together. Now, I will say this, there are some students who will not attend that activity because they're either so unsafe that we can't trust them with unstructured activity time out there in the public because we can't even hardly trust them here at school, or that they have had such troubles with the administration and rules of our school that we will work with them. Those are very few students, but there are a few students who may not attend that. And the administration always reserves that right to have students not go. But I just want students to understand that very, very carefully, that activity is for us to have a sense of community as a school and to do something fun together and to enjoy each other's company and be with your WIN class and do some great things there. And lastly, just a little announcement. If anybody's interested in being in a Dungeons and Dragons club or a board game club, we do have the board game club on Wednesdays after school for 1 hour, and a D&D club Thursdays after school for 1 hour. The sign-up sheets are in the office. Go to the student service window and ask for those sign-ups. So we will be having that activity on Thursday and Wednesday of this week, respectively. Well, students and staff, we'll continue on. Keep those saw you done it well tickets coming in. Caught you doing it good, teachers. We sure appreciate students doing that, and we will be able to have some additional rewards from those. Anytime we need to do a drawing in our school, by the way, we're going to pull tickets from those. Caught you doing it good. Another round of gift cards is coming out here pretty quick. Thank you. Have a great day.